This video is going to give you an overview of the new features of the Edmodo version released September 2012. When you first switch over from the old version of Edmodo, you're going to dramatically see a difference in the interface of Edmodo. Okay? The first thing you'll notice at the top here is that you have a home button, planner, progress, library, and apps menu choices. You'll have a search tool at the top. You also have your tags and your filter post by, which allows you to filter out your stream into different categories located at the top. You also notice on the left that you will have your latest posts and two new things called Discover and Insights, which I will go over in this video. The other thing is you will notice an area called Recent Activity, where you will see people from your connections as well as your students, whether they're logging in or what kind of activity they are doing, and this area will update as you are looking at the Edmodo interface. The biggest change, and something that I really like, is the ability now to schedule your posts. And this works for notes, alerts, assignments, quizzes, and polls. So you can type in a message, okay, and you can then schedule it, choose the day and the time, okay, and then you can send it to your class. And what it will do is it'll send it, not now, but it'll send it tomorrow at 7 a.m. Okay? And what you'll notice is in your notifications, it will show you your scheduled posts. And so when I click there, I'll see that I have 2 scheduled posts and when they're about to be released to the students. And I can reschedule, edit, or delete these posts at any time. Okay? The other thing that is new is Discover. And Discover is a really cool feature because what it does is it allows you to tell who you're connected with what you're teaching at the moment. And so what I put in is that I'm teaching sales right now. And once you type it in and you check in, it will automatically give you resources and links to different things that have to do with your topic that you're teaching. It will also tell you what people you are connected to are teaching. It'll give you suggested topics. And it's a real good way for you to browse different topics and different things, resources that are being posted within the community directly related to the topic that you're teaching. Okay. Insights is another new feature of Edmodo, and Insights lets you see overall what things are happening within your groups. So overall, how your students are feeling, how you may have reacted to some posts, and what's popular from your students. It'll also tell you student performance, so overall assignments that were recently done, if students aren't doing well or if they're doing well. And from here, you're able to click directly to those assignments. Okay? You'll also be able to see who's most active in your groups, and that includes not only students but your connections and what has been popular within the community, the Edmodo community. Okay? Next, I'm going to cover the planner. This used to be called the calendar, and now it has changed to the ability to have a week view. So instead of only the month view, you're able to see the week view. Okay? In the old version, you were only able to see the month view. You now have a week view. You also have the ability to create a task, which is a to-do. So you can put in a task, okay, and schedule it. Okay. And what it will do is it'll show up, and when you're done with it, you are able to check it off, okay, on your calendar to know that you have it. Okay? You can scroll through to the different weeks to see what you have going on. And of course, you can create a new event, and you can send that event to your student groups. You can filter your calendar right here to see everything or to see just certain classes that you are teaching. Okay. The next tab is Progress. Okay. Progress has to do with your grade book, and this will allow you to see student grades across different assignments. It will also allow you, if you use the badge feature, it will allow you to manage your badges and to add badges for the group. The library, this is where you can store any media, any types of web resources, and you also have the ability to link your Google Docs account so that you have access to all of your Google Docs right within your library. You can create your folders, and you can access all of your Google folders as well right from here. Okay. And then the other feature is the App Store, and the App Store has a wide variety of apps that you can purchase. They also have apps that are free, so you can check that out and get your students to be able to gain access to applications that are embedded right into Edmodo as assignments. Okay. The other new thing is it's called reactions. So right under the post, whenever you get something in your stream, you can either reply to it by clicking here, or at the far right, you can give a reaction to it. So you can choose something, it's kind of like a like button, but you can say what you feel about that post and give feedback to whoever is posting. Reactions also happen within assignments. So when students turn in assignments and when you are grading assignments, what happens is you will need to what you'll need to do is when you're grading the assignment, you'll have to tell the student what you thought about their submission. They will also tell you what they think of the assignment and if they found it challenging or difficult. This feature is also in the quiz feature as well. Okay. Grading assignments, this is what the interface looks like when you're grading an assignment. If a student turns in a .doc or a .pdf, you do have the ability to annotate on that assignment and grade it. And all of this feedback immediately goes back to your students. Okay. The other thing that's changed is when you go to any of your classes, you'll notice that the posts, folders, members, and small group features have all moved to the top. So you can access any folders that you have shared with this class, and you can see all your folders. And if you want to, you can easily click on your folders and move them into this group to be shared. Okay? So it will allow you to share a folder with your students, immediately seeing all your folders. And so that's a really nice feature. You also can access all the members in your group right from the top, and you can see them. And then you can create your small groups. So again, what you would need to do is you would need to click right there for a new group. Okay. And once you create this group, what will happen is when I want to add to the group, I click on it and I just drag on the students that belong to this group. I can also search for members in this box. Okay. And it will pull them up. Right? You can also add all members to the group if you would like them to be within the small group. The other feature within your groups, you always have the group code that's available. You have an email link. And here's how you get to the group settings to archive, delete, or change the name of the group. But you also have what's new as these advanced options. When you click on it, you are able now to uncheck show in latest posts. And so what that allows you to do is sometimes you belong to a lot of different groups. And so your latest post, when you click on latest posts, what you're seeing is all the streams coming in from all the groups you belong to. So, for example, I belong to Education Nation, and it's going to come into my latest post. But if I want to belong to the group, yet I don't want to see it here, what I can do is I can go to that group and I can change it so that I don't see it here in my latest post. And that will help to free up some clutter from your mainstream. Okay. There is also, if you click on your profile page, the profile page has changed a lot from what it used to look like. But now you can see at a glance your badges, what about you, and your connections, okay, and shared badges. If you didn't know, you can also take badges from other people who have shared them by visiting their profile pages. The student view also looks different. Once you change over to the new version, the students will also see the new version. They have a home button, a planner, progress, and apps. For the planner, they also have a week and month view, and they can add tasks and events. For the progress, they will only see the grades that they have gotten a grade for on their assignments. Okay. They'll also see their badges. And for the apps, they will only see the apps that you have assigned to their groups. Okay. They can withdraw from a group. They also have advanced options to change their latest posts and send notifications. They have access to their parent code. So now they can tell their parent how to log into the account. Before, this information was only accessible by the teacher. And they have a backpack feature, which allows them to also store unlimited content. And they are able to link their Google Docs account so that they can turn in Google Docs for assignments as well. Right? And they're able to add anything to their backpack. This is the parent view. So parents are able to also have access to the planner, which will show them what is coming up due for their child. They also have access to certain applications that are available. Okay. They will be able to see in their notification any new grades or any assignment comments that have been made. They are not able to post any messages or make any comments to anything that is posted. Okay. They can only see what has been communicated between their child and the teacher. Okay. They also can change their settings so that they can choose to get email or text updates in getting alerts, replies, notes, or assignments. Okay. They also are able to add another child to their account so that they are able to see more than one child through their parent account.